Hello, kindergarten. It is Mrs. Shervani. I am so excited to talk to you guys about today's positivity project, character strength, because I challenge every single kid in my classroom to be a leader. And this week we are talking all about leadership. So, the character strength of leadership is defined as valuing each member of your group and inspiring people to do their best. Good leaders bring out the best qualities in people. Yeah, for sure. So here's a quote for you. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. That's by John C. Maxwell. So in KA, we always talk about how leaders aren't bossy. There's a difference between being bossy and kind of rude and being a good leader who is respectful and calm and does the right thing even when no one's looking. Leaders have a lot of integrity. So today, we're actually going to read one of my favorite books of all time. It used to be my favorite book when I was a child, and it's one of my favorite books to read in the classroom. And if you remember, we read this book in the very beginning of our school year in KA. We read it on day number 1. The Little Engine That Could. Do you guys know this story? I'm sure that you do. And when I read this book, I usually like to talk about perseverance because this engine right here has a ton of perseverance. But she also demonstrates, that means shows, she also shows a lot of leadership. So let's see how the little blue engine shows leadership, and we'll read it together. Here we go. Chug, chug, puff, puff, ding, dong, ding, dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train. Her cars were filled with toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks, and even a baby elephant. There were dolls and the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. So there she is. She's going up the track, up the bridge, and there's all the things that she's delivering. But that was not all she was carrying. Some cars were filled with good things for boys and girls to eat. Golden oranges, red checked apples, bottles of milk, and even lollipops for after-meal treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. Then all of a sudden, she stopped. She simply could not go another inch. She tried and tried, but her little wheels would not turn. Oh no. Here comes a shiny new engine, said the little clown. All the dolls and toys cried out together, please, shiny new engine, won't you pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. So there's a big shiny engine that they're going to try and get to help them. Let's see, what do you think? Are they going to help? But the shiny new engine snorted. I pull you. I am a passenger engine. My train has sleeping cars and a dining car with waiters to serve hungry people. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not. And off he steamed. Oh, I would say this engine was quite rude. They could not be bothered. They thought they were too cool for that train. Not nice. Soon the little clown called out, look, a great big strong engine is coming. Please, oh please, big engine, cried all the dolls and toys. Won't you pull our train over the mountain? I am a freight engine, said the big strong engine, but the big strong engine bellowed. I just pulled a train with big heavy machines. I am a very important engine indeed. I won't pull the likes of you. And the big engine puffed off. Oh. It was a second train that said no to them. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. Cheer up, said the little clown. The big engine is not the only one in the world. Here comes another. He looks very old and tired, but our train is so little. Perhaps he could help. What do you think? Is he going to be able to help? I don't know. But the rusty old engine sighed. I am so tired, and I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even a little train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. And off he rumbled. Oh. By now, the dolls and toys were so sad. They were ready to cry. They all looked so discouraged. Oh, that is just such a terrible feeling, huh? Yeah. But the little clown called out, here comes a little blue engine, a very little one. Maybe she will help us. The very little engine came chug, chug, chugging merrily along. So remember, let's see how this train is a leader. What is the matter, my friends? She asked kindly. Oh, little blue engine, cried the dolls and toys. Will you please pull us over the mountain? Our engine is broken down, and the good boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please, please help. What do you think? I am not very big, and I have never been over a mountain, but I think I can. I think I can. And the little blue engine hitched herself to the train. She tugged and pulled and pulled and tugged, and slowly, they started off. Ooh, she's doing it. Puff, puff, chug, chug, went the little blue engine. I think I can. Up, faster and faster the little engine climbed until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Hooray, hooray, cried the little clown and all the dolls and toys. The good little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain, I thought I could. There she goes down. What a good story. Okay, so what do you think? How was this little blue train a good leader? What do you think? You'll have to let me know today in our Google Classroom comments. Log on to Google Classroom and write a little sentence for me that says how she was a good leader. I want to know what you guys think. But I do know that she also showed a lot of perseverance, right? And I know that good leaders show perseverance. A good leader is not going to give up and just say, oh, forget it, team. We can't do this. So the little blue engine, she wasn't quite sure. She said, I'm not very big. I've never done this before. But she used her team here, and she was positive for them. That means she was saying, it's okay, I feel a little nervous, and it's okay to be nervous. But she said, I think I can do it, though. Even though she was nervous, she still said, I think I can do it. And she tugged and she pulled, and then she slowly did it, and she literally led them up the mountain, right? She went first, and she literally led them. I love it, guys. Oh, this is one of my favorite stories. I love it. I'm so glad I got to read that to you today. All right, Miss K will be back on Wednesday and Thursday with day 3 and 4. And then pal Mr. McGriff will be back to wrap up leadership on Friday. I love you guys.